Every day, I'm currently having a debate with myself. Should I sell my Switch? With the Switch 2 around the corner, and not really many titles coming out between now and April, is it time to say goodbye? The second-hand value of the device is decreasing day after day. And for me, we actually have two in the household, so it's not like I'm going to completely miss out on any of the titles coming out over the next few months. It's a common opinion that the Switch hardware has outlived itself a little bit more than anybody wanted it to. And as a multi platform gamer myself, my Switch is currently not getting much attention these days. So I'm going to make this video today to both celebrate the Nintendo Switch and also ponder the decision to sell it. Please let me know what you think along the way, and maybe by the end of this video, I'll have come to a decision myself. Nintendo have always dominated the handheld gaming market. I purchased a Nintendo Switch a couple of months after it released. It was a miracle device in our household. Switching from TV to tablet mode to handheld, it pleased everyone, and as more and more games started to release, it became an excellent investment for quite some time. The device could just sit in the dock somewhere and everybody could help themselves to it when they needed to. Whenever we went on holiday, we could quite easily just pack it up and plug it in anywhere we stayed, enjoying Mario Kart sessions and Animal Crossing Island maintenance. The detachable Joy-Cons make jumping into the action so effortless, and a great mix of motion control games added to the enjoyment options. Turns out that quite a lot of people purchase one of these Nintendo handhelds. Over 150 million units have been sold to date, making it one of the most successful game consoles ever. The Switch has been quite influential. During its life cycle, we've seen the arrival of various PC gaming-based handhelds, including the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally, and we also saw Sony release a streaming handheld, the PlayStation Portal. Something tells me handheld gaming is going to continue to rise in popularity. I mentioned more and more games earlier. Nintendo really did deliver some incredible first-party titles on the Switch. But I think the Switch saw quite a lot of third-party adoption as well, which makes sense considering the amount of units out there. During this section of the video, I'm going to pay tribute to my absolute favourite Switch games. Maybe this section will actually help me fall back in love with the device. Or maybe it'll make me realise that my enjoyment for these games and the Switch has concluded. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild changed Zelda into a fully open world game. It introduced us to a gorgeous and expansive version of Hyrule to fully explore. It was like a playground for exploration, creativity, and freedom. The story was interesting, and with its tricky puzzles and combat system that had the perfect amount of finesse, it made for an unforgettable adventure. After Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom took the adventure to new heights with Sky Islands, underground realms, and even better gameplay. I know there's a lot of discussion around which one is better, but I had to kind of include these two together because I thoroughly enjoyed them both. Tears of the Kingdom delved deeper into the history of Hyrule while introducing fresh abilities and challenges, giving players even more freedom to create their own solutions to puzzles. It's all about letting your imagination run wild in this game. Together, these games represent the ultimate in adventure and innovation, capturing the essence of discovery and heroism that makes Zelda series so special to me. Animal Crossing New Horizons exploded during the COVID-19 lockdown, and I didn't really expect to enjoy it as much as I did. It's like stepping into a cozy, carefree survival scenario. You get to build your own deserted island paradise. The visuals are very impressive and so cute, and you can customize everything to your heart's content. Plus, the game's real-life clock brings changes with new seasons and events, so you never really get bored. You'll meet all sorts of adorable animal villagers, and you'll make friends with them, and you can design your own spaces and explore features like terraforming. Every day on the island is a new adventure, and it's so relaxing and fun. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was a re-release from the Nintendo Wii. It is the best from this kart racing series, combining fast-paced action, vibrant tracks, and a roster of beloved Nintendo characters. This game improved in all areas, refined controls, ton of courses, both old and new. The battle mode was revamped, and there were loads of characters, and all the DLC. It just made for so much content. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe delivers endless fun, chaotic battles, and the timeless joy of crossing the finish line first, hopefully just after a blue shell. Super Mario Odyssey is an absolute joy for players of all ages. capturing the magic and excitement that makes Mario games so special. This one was a 3D adventure that would take you on a globe-trotting journey across brilliantly designed kingdoms. Each of these were packed with secrets, puzzles, and charming characters. The game's main twist or kind of mechanism was using Cappy. He was like a living hat companion to capture and control enemies, and this added such a fresh layer of creativity and fun to every area and every level. The controls are smooth and responsive, making every jump, dive, and capture feel so satisfying. With its vibrant visuals, catchy music, and endless surprises, Super Mario Odyssey is a delightful celebration of exploration and imagination, making it a must play for any Switch owner. This is another game that surprised me. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is an absolute delight. It's the first time Kirby gets to explore a gorgeous 3D world, and it's so stunning. The environments are bursting with colour, and puzzles are clever and fun. You'll get to use all your classic Kirby abilities, plus there's this new mouthful mode where you can transform into huge giant objects. Every moment in this game is fresh and exciting. You're floating through colourful landscapes, rescuing Waddle Dees along the way. The game is full of heartwarming moments and creative gameplay. It's that perfect blend of challenge and accessibility, so everybody enjoyed it in our household. It's a fun, light-hearted journey that's full of discovery and joy, and I highly recommend it to anybody who didn't get a chance to test it out. We've all played Skyrim, whether it be a particular edition or on a particular piece of hardware. And the Nintendo Switch brought this legendary open world RPG to a whole new level of accessibility, where you could take your adventure anywhere, and I really was interested in that experience. It's got its vast immersive world full of rich lore, exciting quests, and endless ways to play, so I wanted to add in the Switch ways to play, because it offers an unforgettable experience, Skyrim. I think it shows a time where Bethesda's heart and soul was felt in every moment of gameplay. Whether you're a stealthy assassin, a powerful mage, or a fearless warrior, it had something for everyone. The Switch version included those motion controls, the amiibo support, and all the previously released DLC, and it made it one of the most complete and very much portable versions of this game. So whether you're exploring ancient ruins, battling dragons, or shaping your own destiny, Skyrim on the Switch delivers endless adventure in the palm of your hands. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, it's a totally new and awesome take on the classic 2D Mario game. I mean, you've probably heard already, but it's filled with creativity, surprises, and it is just pure fun. The game looks amazing with its stunning visuals and detailed animations. It introduced the new wonder effects that change levels in the most unexpected ways. Every stage feels like a whole new adventure. This game just keeps delivering joy. They also added new power-ups like the adorable Elephant Mario, and the best part, you can play it with friends. Online, you can just jump in and help each other out, or locally, you can, do your old school couch co-op. It's such a good game. It's super fun and unpredictable, and it makes you smile from start to finish. Now, this is the second out of 3 games on this list that are actually third-party releases, but I really enjoyed my time with this game on the Switch, and that's Hades. As much as there are many other places to play this, it just felt so good on the Switch. It's a fast-paced, beautifully crafted roguelike that keeps every run fresh with diverse weapons and powerful upgrades and dynamic storytelling. The storytelling in between those moments are so special. Its engaging combat, stunning visuals, and fantastic voice acting make every escape attempt feel rewarding. And that is really what wants you to play another run, or maybe just one more. Even when you fail, you still progress. So unlocking new abilities and uncovering more of its rich world. It's got a killer soundtrack and endless fun gameplay. So it's such an addictive adventure, and it's really hard to put down. And the third and final game on this list that's from a third-party publisher is Monster Hunter Rise. It's all about thrilling hunts, creative combat, and the satisfaction of taking down massive creatures. And again, I really enjoyed this game on the Nintendo Switch. They had the wire bug added in for this one that kind of gave this new layer of movement and getting around. You could zip around and pull off stylish attacks. Whether you're going solo or you team up with your friends, It was such a good game with a variety of weapons, and the monsters keep every hunt very, very exciting. It's a game that rewards skill and strategy, and making every victory feel very earned, and every defeat a lesson to take on board for the next time. There was quite a few Pokemon new releases, re-releases on the Nintendo Switch. But for me, Pokemon Sword and Shield brought a mix of classic and new elements. And the Galar region, I found it really cute and kind of cozy. And maybe it's because it was kind of based on Britain, but I felt like it was quite immersive at the same time. It offered fun battles, diverse Pokemon, and plenty to explore. I personally have this down as one of my favourite Pokemon games ever. The wild area adds a nice kind of open world feel, even though it wasn't technically open world. But it did let you roam around and catch Pokemon and then kind of battle in changing weather and dynamic day and night cycles. Dynamaxing was spicing up the fights as well. That was really cool, and making gym battles feel a bit bigger and more intense sometimes. It's a solid Pokemon adventure with plenty of moments to enjoy, whether you're battling, trading, or just exploring at your own pace. Splatoon 3 was a game that I've always enjoyed since it released, but I could put it down for periods of time and then pick it back up and enjoy it just as much as I did last time. It was really fun and fast, and there's so many ways to play. It had lots of maps and variety of weapons, and it just made every match feel really fresh. The movement was a bit crisper, I thought, than Splatoon 2, and there was new abilities that let you dodge, climb, and outmaneuver your opponents in interesting ways. And the customization was huge. You could make your Inkling or Octoling your own, with so many different options there. And if you're jumping into Turf War, or you're battling Salmon Run, or exploring the story mode, there was just so much to do. And the recent DLC actually added that roguelite mode that I found really enjoyable, actually. It's easy to get into this game, but it's got so much depth if you want to master it, making every match feel like a challenge worth taking on. So it's a great device with some great games over the years, and I currently use the Tears of the Kingdom OLED since it was released, which takes things to an even greater level. So keep the console, right? Well, the thing is, as mentioned at the start of this video, I've got other gaming devices, and these days the Switch doesn't really get any third-party releases, and the first parties are kind of fizzling out now. Due to this, I am really struggling to play on it at the moment. I had a bit of a Switch resurgence last year as well, where I would buy and play pretty much any indie game on the Switch. And then late last year, I abandoned the Xbox console and any kind of PC gaming, and I made the decision to kind of go all in on the PlayStation platform. I also purchased a PS Portal as well, and then I recently upgraded my PS5 to a PS5 Pro. This has all seen my Switch become an ornament in the office, if I'm being honest. And those loading times on the Switch are a real killer for me. And I've got really limited gaming time, so that has decreased my usage of the Switch even more so. I think my mind is now made up. I am going to capture whatever I have planned for future videos that involve the Switch. And then it's going to be time to sell up and get ready for the Switch 2. I'm going to cover the Switch 2 in great detail on this channel, and I'm really, really excited about what it's going to deliver. Has anybody else made that decision to sell? Are you selling it now because you want to use that money when it's worth the most towards the Switch 2? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're somebody that's holding on to your Switch 1, maybe you want to pass it on to a family member. Just let me know that as well. Thanks for checking out this log, and until next time, happy gaming.